Good morning, student. Today we will discuss about the history. The main topic of history is when, where and how. The first chapter of NCERT book. So before we will go through the rest of the topic, we will understand the history. What about the history? The word history has been derived from Latin word that is historia. The meaning of historia is the narration of the past events. Now, come to the definition. What is history? The definition is, it is the study of past events set in a chronological order. The meaning of this word chronological is arranged in order which events happened. So, the concept of history we will understand through this diagram which I have drawn on the whiteboard. Let's touch this diagram. The important segments of history is the meaning and the classification of history. The second is the dating and events in history. The third and most important part of history is the sources of history. It is divided into two parts, the archaeological sources and the literature sources. And the last point is the history and geography. After clearing these two topics, when and where, the last segment of this topic, the last segment of this lesson is how. So how we will read through this diagram. How? The sources of history. We have divided the sources of history in two parts, that is the archaeological sources and literary sources. Again, this topic has been divided into three important parts. The first one is the monuments, the second is the inscriptions, and the third is coins. In monuments, the ancient time forts, palaces, mosques are the examples. In inscriptions, the most of the inscriptions written in Sanskrit and Prakritic language. It is written on the walls of the temples, mosques or churches, or the stones or the barks of the tree and the pillars. The most important example of inscriptions is the iron pillar, which was built by the Ashoka, and on that iron pillar the teaching of Buddha has been written there. The example of monuments is the Taj Mahal, built by the Mughal Emperor Shahjahan. Now the coins, you have seen the dinars, the golden coins, the bronze coins and the copper coins. So these are come under the coins. Okay. And the second sources is that is literary part. It is also divided into three parts, three important parts. The first one is religious literature, the second is secular literature, and the third is the foreign literature. Let's touch the religious literature. Under this, what will come? The Vedas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, the Bible and Quran, the holy books of our religion. The second is the secular literature. In this, what will come? The prescribed duties to be performed by the people of different segments of society. So, the important part of this is secular literature. We will read about the duties, the prescribed duties to be performed by the people of different sections of the society. The example of this secular literature is the Kautilya's Arthashastra. Now, the third point is the foreign literature. We have seen that so many people has been traveled. The last point of literary sources is the foreign literature. Most of the people from Greek, Roman and China came to India and they have left behind their accounts. So, the most important example of foreign literature is the Indica, written by Megasthenes. In this book, they have written the Maurya administration, the social classes and the other segments of society. So, the last point of this topic, history, is the history and geography. As we know that, children, we know that most of the civilizations has been flourished nearby the bank of rivers. So the first factor of the this topic is the early civilizations flourished on the banks of river. The second factor is the monsoon. This played a vital and important role. The monsoon also shaped the history of India, and the third important factor is the geographical features. The most of the civilizations flourished nearby the bank of rivers, the plain area of the country. So, discussing the time, come to the date. Children, the dates are very important in the history. The question will arise, how we will decide the date? So, the concept of date we will understand through this diagram. This is the sign of Christ. My right hand side is AD. The full meaning of AD is the Anno Domini. Sometimes the historian use in place of AD CE. The full form of CE is the Common Era. And the left hand side, the BC, it stands for the Before Christ Era. Sometimes it is used BCE, Before Christ Era. Now you can see the Christ period starts from 0 years. This is the ancient times of history. So left hand side it will come 1000 BC, 2000 BC and the Stone Age. That is comes under the topic prehistory or historic. And the right hand side we have the two parts of the history. The first one is the medieval and the second is the modern. Most of the historians have divided the history into three parts, three important parts. The first part is prehistory, pro-history and the main history. As we know that in history the time play an important role. So on the basis of this we have divided the history into three parts. The first one is prehistory. In this is the period for which there are no written records. Okay. The second is in it the culture or the civilization's written records are there, but it is very difficult to understand. And now the history, the modern history, the written records are available in this. So today we have finished the first chapter of NCERT book. Children, tomorrow I will discuss the second chapter